I went to Salt Lake City, Utah to race in a fast mountain race starting at 8,500 feet and to search out some of the steepest climbs on the trails.
Bye, Christopherson. Bye, Ash.
Alright. Big road trip today. We're headed out from Williams, Arizona up to Salt Lake City, Utah. We need some snacks for this road trip, so I'm gonna hit up Sprouts in Flagstaff before we're in the middle of nowhere driving. It has been a long drive, but I finally made it to Utah. I'm at Snowbird, the ski resort that I'll be racing at, and I'm gonna do a little shakeout here to shake the travel out of my legs. Running after 10 hours of driving never feels great at the start, but it always helps my legs loosen up if I take it nice and easy. Utah was in full bloom and seeing all the wildflowers was gorgeous. To give you a little background on where I'm at, I was sick with back-to-back sicknesses for almost all of June. I'm just starting to feel normal again and I'm training towards some big races coming up in August. Alright, this is my first full day training in Utah. I'm out here on this road trip because I'm doing 2 races at the start of August over in Europe. One's in Austria and then one is Series and both races are super steep. Series is really steep, so I decided I needed to go to some places where I can get in some really steep climbs and get good at running fast up steep climbs. So I came out to Utah. I'm at Alta right now, the ski resort. And I'll race on Saturday in a Cirque Series race, which is just a classic mountain style race with some really steep climbs, some fast descents, some techie descents. But yeah, it'll be a fun race and a good VO2 max workout / race just to springboard me into some really good training. And that's the whole point of this road trip. I'm really excited to explore some mountains in Utah. I taped up my ankle with this tape. I twisted it about a month ago and it's kind of in the stage where it feels really good running, but sometimes I just tweak it a little bit still, so this gives me a little extra support. Really good tape. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but it is awesome tape if you need a little bit of extra support for your ankles. Some fuel for this run. No exaggeration, this run was the most beautiful run I've ever been on. I climbed up to the summit where there were thousands of butterflies flying over the mountain. I ran by an alpine lake, and I got to enjoy even more of Utah being in full bloom. I ran easy, but found a lot of steep climbs to start getting my legs used to climbing. You use different muscles climbing different grades, and I've noticed that my calves are really weak when it comes to power hiking or running anything over a 20% grade, so strengthening my calves is a big objective of this trip. Another objective is building my endurance again. In June, I was running less than half the mileage I normally run in training while I was trying to recover, so getting used to running for over 90 minutes is another goal of this week. It is the day before the race, and for this race I'm taking a different approach. Typically I just do a hike the day before a race, but since this is not an A race for the year, it's kind of a less important race, I'm going to train through this one so that I can be ready for other races of the season. So I'm just doing a normal easy run today and then I'll race tomorrow. I'll definitely be giving it my all tomorrow, but I'm going to be racing on tired legs. You literally cannot see the ground in some places here. Wild. It is race morning for Cirque Series Snowbird. I'm getting my bottle ready. I'm gonna use Drink Mix 320 for this one. It's not a super long race, but I think that this is going to give me some extra energy for the downhill at the end and keep me hydrated too because it's a little warm today. Made it out to the race and I'm looking at the race course. We go up to that ridge line, traverse across it, up that mountain, and then I think over a little bit more and down. It's almost go time. I just did a bit of a warm-up and my mindset going into this one is just to have fun. This is the first race that I've run in a bit where I've had a little bit of momentum, meaning that I haven't been sick in the past week. So that's really good, but at the same time, I have no idea where I'm at. So that's what I'm gonna find out today. There is some good competition here, so I think that'll be fun and it's beautiful out here. So yeah, excited to have a day out in the mountains today and see where I can push my limits. I felt pretty strong during the climb, but my legs didn't feel strong enough for a really fast descent. I basically stayed in third place for the women the whole race, but I got to battle it out with some of the men around me and I finished top 15 overall. Alright, just finished the race and my initial post-race thoughts are that was so much fun. I'm so grateful that I actually felt good and healthy and had a good race where I just felt normal. I was smiling the whole time. I had a ton of fun. Ran a few minutes slower than I did last year, but that's kind of what I expected after the past month, and I got third. There were some other really strong women that were really fun to race against today, so that was awesome to have some great competition here, and they crushed it, and I'm just really thankful to be healthy again and able to race. I got Chipotle post-race and I ordered the double steak and got large chips, and they put 2 forks in there because they probably think it's for 2 people, but it's really just for me. It is Sunday, the day after the race, and the day after a race I always like to do a little body check when I wake up just to evaluate how I'm feeling. So today I woke up not super fatigued tiredness wise, so that's good. We'll see once I actually start running if I feel that same way. I'm a little bit sore. The only thing that's kind of concerning is my foot on my left side is hurting a little bit on my heels, so I actually am going to use this Graston kind of tool, not an official Graston tool. I got this for like 10 or 15 bucks off of Amazon, but I'm going to use it to roll out my foot before I start running and then just see how it goes. I'm hoping to be able to do a long run today. We'll see how that goes. If I'm feeling really fatigued or my foot is worse than I think it actually is, then I will just shorten it up today. Tomorrow will be a rest day, so I would love to get in some mileage today and then be able to rest tomorrow while I'm driving to California, but we'll see. Just gonna play it by ear and see how I feel. One thing that's been a game changer for me this year is my Suunto watch. The routes feature is so easy to use and it lets me upload a route to my watch, points me in the right direction at every crossroad, and it even shows me details on the route, like exactly where I am during a climb and how many feet I have left to climb overall. I love this feature and it's changed the way I race and train, allowing me to explore new places without the fear of getting off course. This run was so fun and I actually wasn't as tired as I thought I would be after the race. I took it really easy and enjoyed my last run in the Wasatch Mountains. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more running content and adventure in the trails. And as I alluded to in the video, I'm currently in California doing some training, so please also make sure to comment if you want some videos on training and how I'm training, or if you just like the race videos, then make sure you let me know that too. But would love to hear what you guys want to see more in these videos, so drop a note in the comments to me and I'll see you next time.